I never watched a full episode. I've only watched clips.
He back here. That's his
Every
name.
Monday
Yo.
night.
Yo. Whoa, brother. What's this angle?
Oh shit.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
yo. Hold on, let me put him back where he was at. He was up there, man. Give me my corner back, man.
All right, so slide us on over to the side.
Here we go again.
By the end of this video, John, my goal is to change your mind. And
Every time I pull the video,
no, that's fine.
this
That's
nigga
fine.
starts talking.
You complained that I didn't have
Explicit
nothing.
but subtle actions.
Larger than that, Charlie. I live like a capitalist every single day.
Skip this.
I live as a capitalist.
What'd he say?
I live when I
Wait.
Michael-
Hold on. Nope. Go ahead, John.
Wait,
What'd he say?
restart it. Wait, restart it.
You ain't
Rewind
hear
it.
him?
Tank, right?
He said
That's
what?
like calling, that's like calling you a
Wait,
nigga,
Mike. Doug, don't say that. He said what?
Tank.
Do you know that was that nigga name?
That's his name?
That's his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Tank
could
User
show
or
you
something
who
like
he
that.
is.
That
but
was his name.
Wait,
Wow.
wait. Take this
And
back.
you thought that was a racist comment, didn't you?
It sounded like it.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, take this back. Take this back. Take it back. All right, so what we have here. So let's just do an opening real quick because it's probably going
Now
to
you want to do an open.
It's probably that's what I was trying to do. All right, so what we have here on the Weirdos and Friends podcast, we have a person here that thinks that Charlie Kirk is a racist and a no good piece of Jones because of clips that he has watched and he has not consumed enough media. So this video is to prove that one, people need to do their own what's the word? Research. People need to do their own research. And two, that Charlie Kirk is not as bad as y'all thought he was. And to help out, we have Young Chug down here underneath. He is here to mediate because he's the biggest fan of Kirk and he can, step in when he needs to.
Let me get some of this support, man. Come on, point down at me, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Allegedly, apparently we have a Charlie Kirk fan that's been in the closet a little bit. Not
hey,
like
cuz, don't say nothing like that, nigga. Like you've been disrespecting, cuz. What you talking about?
All right, let's
pull this video up. You know some nonsense.
So what we have is 3 individuals that are talking about how.
Bro, is that Don Lemon?
I don't know who.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
We have
one more second before we even start the clip. Just one more thing.
Yeah.
Juwan, you said you support Charlie Kirk too?
Hell yeah.
And he support annihilating your people?
I didn't. We go.
Annihilate your people.
Allegedly.
Look, wait. See, look, no. See, look. This is how
If he is
That's why we
pro-Israel-
can't get to the. This how we can't get to the video. Go ahead, man. Let me hear this.
This dude is pro-Israel, up and down.
How was he pro-Israel if he was speaking against what they were doing?
He what once? He probably don't like some of the stuff that he was doing, but when it come down to it, he backs Israel to the bone. He gonna back Israel.
He don't support everything they do. Just like I don't support everything. I support people on there. I don't agree with everything people do though.
He killing them little Muslim kids in them hospitals and all of that. He don't denounce that.
Who killing them?
Israel.
Is he killing them?
Is he denouncing it? And people are getting in trouble for not denouncing.
Of course he
is he
was.
agreeing with it?
He said in war, things like that happen, civilians die.
No, he
Is he
said
agreeing with it?
he said out of his mouth several times that he does not agree with neither side for doing stuff like that. And that's word for word verbatim that he said. But of course, this is the reason why we're here. So we have 3 individuals that's trying to paint Charlie Kirk out to be in his own words. But let's see if all of the context is there and if it's really in his own words. Bro, why is it 2 minutes and 13 seconds ahead?
Because I skipped the fluff, man.
Bro.
What you mean? I ain't
What
about to.
You like explicit but subtle actions?
Larger than that, Charlie. I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live as a capitalist. Okay? I live when I
Those micro insults.
About 2/3 of all black youth will be raised without a stable father around. And
You want to speak on that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because it's a reason for that I was just talking to y'all about not too long ago. Nigga, that's systematically played, bro. In order for you to get put it like this, like even with two parents in the house, you still not making enough to suffice for certain things. So the black women that probably made the least, men made the least too, but they made more. Black women that probably made the least had to go out and depend on certain government assistance. For you to get those government assistance, you had to put that father on child support for you to get those government assistance. And for you to get Section 8 and all of that other stuff that they give women, that father cannot live in that house. So it's systematically in play. We're gonna give you all of this shiny shit.
All right, question.
But you
Did they have to
can't
take
have
it?
a two-parent home.
Did they have to take it?
But
No, they
regardless,
didn't have to take it. But you talking
let me
about
ask
a
you,
poverty-stricken
are you
mother that
debating-
got kids.
hold on. Go.
What you think they gonna do?
One person at a time.
That's a deal with the devil, bro.
Yeah,
A mother gonna be a mother at the end of the day. This nigga, okay, he can't produce or he ain't making enough, and I can get this from them. Just basically kick you to the curb. That's why it's a lot of single family homes.
But
because they get incentive to break up the home.
Yes, they get a stipend for that.
But that's still a choice.
It's still a choice, but it's a damn hard choice to make.
That they don't have to make.
They don't have to, but then at the end of the day, like I said, a mother is always going to put those children first. Now that man just may be struggling.
Your point real quick, because I'm trying to follow. Are you debating the fact that what he said right there on that part is racist, or are you debating the fact that sure it might be true, but it's not really a relevant?
That's what I was about to say.
Like y'all saying, they're just taking clips and all of that from him. Yeah, that clip right there, he didn't go into full context. He just said this is the reason why certain things happen because it's no father in the home. But it's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. Some fathers didn't just up and get up and up and peel.
Why is it?
Granted, some of them did.
But the question is, why is it more prevalent in Black communities, the most prevalent in Black communities, and no other communities?
Because Black women, young Black women, because there's a lot of young Black mothers, they don't get paid enough to be able to live out here and take care of a kid, afford child care.
No.
Wait, but why?
No, hell no. They just make dumb choices. Some of them make dumb choices. Some of them make mistakes.
Because what's
some of them make dumb choices. Some of them make mistakes.
Yes.
Compared to a Mexican woman getting a job, like what's the difference? Like what you said, they make something about they make less money, like they won't be able to survive.
Look at the statistics. The statistics, white women from the age of, let's say, 30 to 40, 30 to 45, make well over what a Black woman that just the average Black woman.
Right,
we're not
question.
talking about the Brown Jack. We ain't talking about that.
Wait. Is that due to the fields that they go in?
Wait, but you
I don't know what it's due to. That's just the numbers. It could be due to the field of what they go in. It
and
could
that
just
could
be
be
due.
Wait.
So you would have to put that into play too, because some of the fields that Black women pick, the money don't be there.
I mean, everybody knows how to braid hair. Everybody knows how to do makeup. But is that an efficient job?
Yeah, you got to go back to why. Really, you got to go back to why. Why is it more prevalent in the Black community, right? And my personal opinion is it comes down to culture. And I mean, like,
hey, whoa, you can't say that. You white. Nah, I'm
you know what I mean? But you got to see what I'm saying, right? Like you look at everybody's idols in the Black. Who's your idol in the Black community?
The culture
I don't got no
is trash.
goddamn idol. I don't know.
Lil Durk.
I like Lil Durk music, but you ain't seen me shoot no damn
trash, and I already said this before.
But wait, John, is Kirk saying this? Is this his opinion, or is it him going off of statistics and
going off of statistics
and what is actually happening?
He's going off of statistics and what's actually happening.
So is it his opinion, or is it what he's being told based off of what the numbers?
It's a half-ass story.
How is it a half-ass story?
Because
It's
Like I
the
said, it's
truth.
two sides to the story.
He's
He's only
he's
looking.
saying he's not going deep enough to give people the why it's happening.
But
You're
if
not
you
giving
go
them
deep
everything.
enough, but if you go deep enough, that's when you start picking up those little things that keep people down that we
But
just
see,
talked
this
about
is a
before we got
story
into
right
this.
here that if you're not going to sit down and listen to the whole story, I can't just tell you half of it.
So you telling us that we can't just listen to half of what he's saying, but you listening to these three people just tell you half of what he's saying, and you taking that as
And
law.
that's kind of hypocritical.
Because he is going into
Understandable. That
detail. If
would
you
be
watch
hypocritical. But what I'm saying is what Charlie Kirk just commented on, he didn't give y'all the whole scope.
But you
No, he
only
does,
watched
though.
half
So
of what
either
he's
you're
saying.
Wait.
you're being
Did you watch that?
irresponsible with
Did you
your
watch that
platform and
whole
your
thing?
words, or you just don't know. Which one is it?
I'm saying,
Because
did
if
you
you
watch
know,
that whole
then you should have
debate? Though?
disclosed that.
But did you
You
watch
can
the whole?
disclose. You can throw a little insert in there. Well, if
John,
they
did
do
you
get.
watch the whole debate though?
Did you watch the whole clip?
not
Show
even
me where
the
he
clip,
show me
the
where
whole
he said it
debate.
at.
'Cause he
No,
goes-
I'm asking, did you?
It's possible I probably did, but I don't know. I watched a lot of his videos.
I don't
so
think
I
you
can just
did, man.
pinpoint which
Because if
one.
you did, you would hear him elaborate on why he feels like having a two-father household is important. He doesn't just leave it like, oh, there's no two fathers, that's it, move on to the next point. Like he goes into detail on why he personally feels like having not two fathers, my bad, two parents.
And on top of that, the person that's making their perspective, he gives them a chance to speak on it. He gives them a
Right, but
chance
see,
to debate
he can-
back with him.
He can make that assertion because you can make that to certain motherfucking niggas. You can't come and tell me why you feel like a two-parent household or having a father in your life is important. Nigga, I have my father, so you can't play with me like that. I understand what you're saying. You can probably pull that on them because they didn't have their fathers. I don't need you to tell me how important it is. Every black person didn't not have no father. I have my father. I don't need you to tell me that.
But so he's not talking to you.
But does it feel? But do you feel like he's
talking to you? He's talking to the ones that didn't.
But do you feel like he's talking down to these people, or do you feel like
exactly like you're saying, it's those people? Because I'm not even the one that's not having the father, but I do feel for the ones that don't, and the ones that
and he do too. That's why he's saying what he's saying.
Right, but it was laws and it's things put in place that tilts the scale.
But John, do you feel as though this man is saying these things with malice, or do you feel like he's saying these things because he wants people to do better?
I don't know, but that's just what I said. Either you're being irresponsible with your platform, or you just don't know.
No, it's because you wasn't watching.
That's not what I just asked.
So if you actually watched him, you would know some of the things he was saying, but you wasn't watching him.
So
he go into detail about a lot of this stuff.
Statistic.
He wasn't saying this stuff to bring people down.
I'm not saying he was.
That's what I just asked. I said, do you feel like he's saying these things to this person with malice, or you feel like he's saying these things to these people to better the community?
I don't know how you would better the community saying that, but not putting the other shit in there, because that will be part of the solution. Now,
why do he need to put all that extra stuff in there?
Because
do better, motherfucker.
If you're talking
that's
about
what
them
he
better,
can say. That's what somebody can say. Do better, motherfucker. We don't need to keep going over the past.
And that don't make you a bad person. That don't make you racist.
Understandable. But back to look like what y'all saying. Listen, how are you going to tell motherfuckers to basically get better and do better when they didn't put themselves in those positions? It was reasons in place for that. So if we can't come together and realize, okay, this right here is a big part of why this happened. It didn't just happen one way.
John,
fathers didn't just wake up and, oh, fuck this family, I'm finna walk out of here. Granted, some of them might have,
John,
but not all of them, bro.
But you do understand that there's people with less that have way more now, right? Way less than what we're offered. Way less than what we're offered.
They changing their whole family lineage.
You understand that?
Let me just say real quick, his goal in talking about it is not to bring people down. It's not out of hatred. He's not saying that to make people feel bad, to make black people feel bad about themselves. He's saying it to influence the next generation to do better. He's saying it because he doesn't want to see it happen again. So if you say it and if you talk about it and if you debate it out loud, people are more likely to make different decisions. Like, oh shit, Charlie Kirk came to my college and he was talking to me about how black people don't have as many, 2-parent households. Like, I want to be the difference in that. I'm going to try to make my family the 2-parent household. Black person thinking this, I want to try to make my family a 2-parent household, because I remember when that guy came to my college that one time and said, this is the problem.
And
right?
not only,
is that such a bad thing?
And not only is he saying things like that, he's actually backing things up with an idea to maybe of how things could be better or have been better if they would have had this, that, or the other. He's not just saying, oh, this shit is bad or do better. He's saying do better. I mean, he's saying if he is saying do better, he's saying how you can do better or how you could have done better. It's not just so again, do you feel like he's saying this with malice, or you feel like he's saying this to uplift and continue to bring us back up?
Influence.
Honestly, not even being racist or being none of that shit, bro. I don't need no motherfucking no white man to tell me.
We
bro.
knew he was gonna say it. No, I told you. I should have bet y'all. I should have bet y'all.
I'm not being racist. I'm not being none of that.
I should have bet it.
But bro, you don't need no motherfucking. You don't need no other race man.
Wait.
Let me say. Let me respond.
Hold on.
Okay. All right.
John, would it be better if a black person said it to you?
Probably. I mean, it'll probably go over a little well because a black person is gonna better understand. But you can't tell me about something you ain't never been through, bro. You outside looking in. You telling me what you think will make this shit better. You outside looking in. You ain't never been through it. Now, if a black man that came up to me that done been through it, made it out of it, you better take that from him because I want to know how you did that. You can't give me no idea because you never had to do it.
Am I not allowed to talk about murder because I never murdered anyone before?
No, that's not. Come on, man. Don't undermine.
I've never
don't patronize him.
Talk about murder,
That's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Well, it's just a common argument that's used. Like, you're not a woman, you're not allowed to have a say in abortion. You're not black, you're not allowed to talk about black community issues. You're not gay, you're not allowed to talk about.
You're not a woman, bro. You can't tell this girl how she feel on her period.
No, that's
you gonna say get up and go to work, get up and do this, but you can't tell her how she feel on her period.
I know that women on their period get cramps, they get headaches, they get tired, they get hungry. Like, I can tell a woman how she feels on her period.
But you can't tell me how that shit feels. You can tell me the symptoms. You can't tell me how that shit feels.
But John, the worst thing to happen to you is the worst thing to happen to you. Somebody else
from a neighborhood where,
but no, somebody else can go through the same thing that you went through and feel something totally different.
I was like I told y'all, bro, I'm not even that black guy that can come and tell you something about your father not being there. This, John, my father was there.
John, what if somebody had the same story as you, was in a better place, and he was white? He went through everything that you went through. Can he tell you that shit?
There are those out there, but he didn't come to you as a person. We separated it in race. We're not talking about just in general. We separating it in race. We're talking about race theory here. So we can't just say what if it was a white man. That's not the topic at hand. Now, we were just talking about people out here that struggle that didn't have fathers. That can go from Asians, blacks, whites. There's a lot of people out here that didn't have fathers.
But you literally said somebody can't tell you something just because he was a white man.
Hold on, let me just say something, which is valid, right? In your point, in your life, where you're at right now, I can understand that way of thinking. Like, can't nobody tell me shit with where you're at right now. I get that. But that's why he's on college campuses talking to 18, 19, 20 years. He's talking to youth, right? He's trying to influence the next generation, not people who are fully grown out on their own and they're doing their own thing. He's trying to influence the young generation that might need to hear that.
True, but it's still on some, like, what I'm saying is, from our perspective, why a lot of them probably wouldn't respect that, because you outside looking in. You can't tell me what's going to be better or how to make it better when you never really got to go through it. You just outside looking in like, that might work. So you're going to try to just throw little things into the fire. But it's based
off of the statistics, John. He's going back to them eras when it was good and what was going on when it was good, and bringing it to the forefront of what happened in the middle and how we got where we are now. He's he's crunching the numbers, bro. And people don't like that. They don't want to. They want to change it into something else. Oh, he's saying that black people was better off when they were slaves. No, that's not what he's saying at all. He's saying that in this time, in order for these when men and women were together in a strong family, because he's Christian and that's what he believes, was back here. Not saying we need to go back there, just saying what could we do and why this went wrong. What went wrong here once we let that shit go? Again, is he saying this with malice or is he saying this for inspiration?
All right, hold on. I'm about to play some more of the video. I'm about to play some more.
I know it's crazy, right?
Micro invalidations.
Say what? Say the word.
The N-word. I'm not going to say it on this public platform, but people say it to me all the time.
It derogatorily.
Yes.
No, I think you're lying.
Dismissals of the other. And it
Pause
often...
Yeah, pause it.
How do you feel about that, John?
Bro, it's more to the shit that we got going on and the white man calling you a nigga and you losing your goddamn mind about it, bro. I don't.
So
I'm a bigger giant than that. We got bigger problems than that.
And
shit, bro. That's
have
the
you
small
actually
thing.
seen the rest of that clip?
right, that's what I wanted to point out. Is this is a perfect example of taking one clip and making it seem like something wild.
Yes.
Because if you watch that whole debate, that kid is trying to claim I get called the N-word all the time on campus, and then Charlie Kirk's like,
said it was like one person though.
derogatorily, yeah, and he's like, well, yeah, derogatorily. He's like, okay, well, did you report it? Well, no, I didn't report it. Well, why not? Well, because it was just one person. Well, one person, you said it was all the time. So what is it? Is it all the time or was it one person? I don't believe you.
See what I'm saying?
I don't got no problem with that exchange. Like,
But it's just like another, I mean, it just goes full circle back to the point of what happens when you watch a clip, a 2-minute clip, and you don't actually go check the dude out and see what he was really saying.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
no, I actually did watch that one though.
Hey, everybody hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button, drop a comment. Don't just keep jumping in and out.
The coolest weirdo.